right? And I'm not playing no games. Yeah.
Hello, everybody. This is Irony Singleton, a.k.a. T-Dog from The Walking Dead, and you are listening to Dispatch Radio with my main man, Brandon.
Folks, we have a great guest with us. I am a massive fan. I've grown up with this man. His works have dated back since my Nexus years of films. Henry was a great film, by the way. We'll have to squeeze that in here. I'm going to write that on my notes here. But you guys, of course, know him from The Walking Dead, Guardians of the Galaxy, Days of Thunder, Tombstone, some of these great films. I'm going to even throw Mallrats in there. I'm going to write that down, too. I can't let him off the hook. I can't let him off the hook with that. Michael Rooker, my friend, how are you? Thanks so much for fitting us into your schedule.
Thank you. Thanks for having me over.
Hey, it's great to hear a little bit about some of the shenanigans that are underway over at MegaCon over in Orlando. And, what's it like to still be out on the tour circuit, meeting with fans, just these massive crowds, and then, of course, then get a chance to, hang out with Norman from Walking Dead on stage with Stan Lee. Speak to a little bit about what that experience is like for you.
Well, it's a lot of fun, actually. Me and Norman, of course, we worked together for quite a while, and became good friends. So every time we see each other, we get to hang out. It's always a pleasure. And Stan Lee, of course, Stan is he's definitely still the man, and still out there, and he's amazing. Just pretty wild. I love it. It's great fun.
Folks, if you're not following Michael on Twitter, you need to be. That's at Rooker Online. And Mike, it's a little hard to disseminate. Where's Merle begin and end, and how much of Rooker's actually there, because you're just about as outlandish and photogenic and stuff as Merle was. And not trying to say you're the prejudiced character from the Dead, but definitely that flamboyant nature seems to come alive with your fans.
Oh yeah, well, there's always a little bit of you're never far from the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So a lot of the humor, a lot of the physicality, a lot of those kinds of characteristics I have, and many of my characters have as well. So and I'm a firm believer in having a good time when you're out there working, and so that's what I try to do.
When you do a show like this, you still have some of the old-time fans still asking for Days of Thunder autographs and getting, a scribble on a Mallrats photo, stuff like that?
I do. Mallrats is very popular. When I'm down in the Southeast, really everywhere. Every now and then I get Rowdy Burns requests and that there's NASCAR fans everywhere. And I think Days of Thunder is just a staple. It's like a rite of passage. You must have seen Days of Thunder if you're a true NASCAR fan. Absolutely, it's a must.
It's funny how much during pre-production you and the cast and everybody really praised Guardians of the Galaxy, what James Gunn was putting together, what Marvel was really contriving. I think a lot of folks were not familiar with the comic book. They didn't know what to do. They see photos of you painted blue. They're like, what on earth is this character going to be? What's going on? And now it's blown everybody's socks off. It's it's like the home run out of the park kind of thing. Are you excited about the second film? Are you excited about, this massive fan response, basically?
Oh no, I'm crazy excited about that, and ready. It'll be a while. James is in the very early stages of writing and getting the ideas out and putting doing what he does best, and so we're just everyone's excited. Everyone was excited when fans went and paid their money to go see the movie, it's always a pleasure knowing that you got people seeing film and not only seeing it once, but seeing it 2 and 3 times. So they liked it.
Absolutely. I think this is the beauty of the film, is that when a film can hold up to the multiple viewings. And, folks here on the show, we've talked about my 5-star quality of a film. It really has to have that, and Guardians definitely fits into that category, where it's just as enjoyable the 8th time as it was the first time, and that's how you know you've really struck something gold. And, Michael's got a resume of just amazing work. I've grown up with you, man. I mean, dating back to Henry, his Portrait of a Serial Killer, for those of you at home who don't know what I'm talking about. 1986, I believe, is the year. I'm in high school, and we've kind of grown up together, watching you in so many films and that kind of thing. Do you still look back at that as really kind of a massive achievement in your career? I don't know if many people really recognize that, but for me, I did. And you still look back at that as just something that you're just really proud of?
Oh, indeed I am. There are people who come up and they have their own posters from that film and are still huge fans, and it made a mark on them. Watching that movie, it was a scary movie.
Yeah.
And that was our job. We wanted to. We were. That was the goal of the movie. We wanted to do a movie that was scary, and we wanted to do a little horror film that really, truly scared.
This is Kevin Murphy from Rip Track and Mystery Science
the whole
Theater.
idea was what's more scary
Hey, this is Martin.
in real life.
This is Alan Powell from the film The Song.
Hey,
this is Chris Kane.
And
This is
there's
Home
not a
Market.
lot
Hello, everybody. This
that's scarier than real life. And so that's kind of what we put out there. Just sort of a regular, everyday guy, and just kind of a mundane life. And that's what he does. I mean, he had some sort of worm loose in his brain, and that's kind of what was loose in society. It was scary. It really moved a lot of people.
We're talking with Michael Rooker. You guys probably know him from Walking Dead, playing Merle, and Guardians of the Galaxy most recently, these kinds of films. But we're going to, Michael, your resume, let me just summarize this for folks. You've played baseball. We've done a Western. You've done the serial killer, the psychotic guy. You've done, JFK. You've done the zombie thing, superhero thing where you're painted blue. What else is on the bucket list for Rooker? I mean, how do you... Is there something else out there? It's like, well, wait a minute, I haven't played that yet. I mean, I don't even know what's left, brother. You've kind of got the bingo of everything possible.
I don't know. I haven't played a doctor.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
I played many cops, and I played a lot of stuff, military folks, and just all over the place. And I like that. It's kind of it's just it's a cool thing when you can ride a horse all day long and have a 6-gun strapped to your waist, and then you're a cowboy, and then you're jumping in a race car or you're climbing a mountain, and it's very cool doing what I do. It ends up not being a lot of work, it's being very much a lot of fun.
You can find out more about him if you're not already following him on Twitter at @RookerOnline, but he's also at MichaelRookerOnline.com, and you can connect with him. Make sure you're following him on Facebook, Twitter, all that social media stuff. Great photos, folks. If you're not catching this, you're missing out. Anyway, so let me ask then, because of these great film projects that give you these amazing opportunities to play these diverse characters, do you kind of have some keepsakes and some things that kind of, a little library or den that kind of is a tribute to some different props or things that you've kept over the years?
A lot of that stuff. Yeah, I have a lot, and I have everything from a wardrobe to trinkets to boots. Spurs. Have just a whole smorgasbord of just collectibles and things that I've collected over the years. Yeah, and almost every actor has that kind of thing. After a while, you've done so many movies, and you get gifted different things and other things. You get home and all of a sudden it's in your pocket. Oh my gosh, I forgot to keep it back. Yeah, it happens, and you just end up with stuff.
We'll have to keep an eye out for some photos from the Rooker menagerie of his incredible resume. And we'll close with Merle. Everybody thinks, of course, I was going to open with this. But let me ask, are you open to, and are we possibly going to see more Merle in a flashback? I know we had some hallucinations in season 2, and the fans will go completely ballistic if they were to tag you in a couple episodes and things like that. Are you open to the idea? And is there even like a remotely chance that you think of something like that happening?
Well, you never know with AMC and the guys and the writers over there. I'm always open to work, and doing Merle Dixon was an awesome role. I would totally be open to anything like that. Yeah.
Well, I don't think we're going to have JFK too, so that's what I was going to bank on. I was going to go ahead and try to get you back on the dad.
There you go.
All right. Well, you got any other projects you're in the middle of working on? Or are you kind of taking a breather for some things? What else you got going on?
We are about to do in the work. I think right now, so I've been hearing is Mallrats.
Yep.
And we're going to do that, and right now that's about it so far.
That's fantastic. It's Michael Rooker, folks. We're going to link to some of the stuff that we've been talking about. Make sure you can hook up with them and connect with them. We can't thank Michael enough for fitting us into your schedule, so thanks again.
Thank you.
This is Kevin Murphy from Rip Tracks and Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Hey, this is Mark from Casting Crowns. Hey, this is Alan Powell from the film The Song.
Hey, this is Christian Kane.
This is Colin Mockreed.
Hello, everybody. This is Arnie Singleton, a.k.a. T-Dog from The Walking Dead, and you are listening to my main man, Brandon.